this weight.
Oh, shit.
Okay. And
Oh.
little did he
Well,
know that
I could
was
actually
supposed to
bring
come
that back up,
with my
but
legs, and now
these guys are grinding. I want to be sure about the t-shirt merch, the tread docks for the
Oh,
grind.
you meant it like.
No, I meant that, like, Battle Buddy, I'll fucking stab you. Like, I mean, you got to be prepared for these things because it's the Phalanx that the overall AR mod, Habit 1, the Metaspace. I'm using a lot of the material for the room. Got to have the answers covered.
How can we get to 200 donors? 30 people.
So, again, I kind of stole this by, you know, every local model is your basic set to have an X for it, right? You know, you have the volume of the King's Crown right there. It's just a timed event. This is this building's blueprint layout for land nav on OP briefs, conversations, and models. Whichever doc train they start to be fundamentally is like institutionally training Bell's equality, exoponent, logarithm, trapezoid, how to trapezoid with a cubic structure, cubic geometry, and the ASVAB stuff. You know, so Will You Enlist is that real good base, and hopefully we've started to turn around.
See, now people can read your shirt. Now my face looks weird. Is this how my face always looks?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Every single time.
Oh, mirror that back. Oh my god.
Well, the militia base standards against time topology is the main set.
5 pull-ups. All right.
You've got the right one.
We don't have a pull-up machine.
Just did 2 miles today. Wasn't my fastest time. I had 5 mile last year. About
What about 5
12-minute
push-ups?
mile and a half.
How about 5 push-ups?
Again, do your local sets, guys. Come to your recruiter prepared. Is what I'm going to help you bounce with in here. You want to have your local town set up on your azimuth, right? Have one of these ready.
That's it.
Yeah, this is form, follows, function, and technique too. You wouldn't think about what a lot of that training fundamental gives you, but a lot of it's going to be with the field, the electric ladder. These are PT tests, PRTs to a certain degree. We're just changing out the equation a little bit in terms of the foundation of where it's at to say that's what's in the pack.
We're going to do 5 pull-ups. We're going to get it.
Photon.
I'm going to believe you that you're a person of your work. Who said it? Somebody
This Photon here about how to trap a figure 4 or a bunny.
Then let me do it. I know I can do it.
A bunny. A couple of diagrams hooked up together, 15 minutes prior, 15 minutes prior. I mean, it looks a little loose, guys. You know, I think we can do better with the cameras, especially I've seen some of your content.
There you go. All the way
you
out.
know, and the CMB back here, you know, it's registering some pings comparatively to Jocko and War and Peace over there.
Come on. One more.
That's nice. I mean, I do a bunch of dips. I can slam out 50, no problem. I usually like to get a cup of coffee and slam it out. Like I said, when you've been doing this for a while, this is an 8-hour day. And you'll be moving either this stuff or making 45-minute pallets plus the 15-minute wrap-up and put it out in the yard. Or you're going to be back-to-back burning rock all day, shoveling the ditches. In the back behind that saw there, or the ditches along this saw here, both sides of it. You know, see knife hand? Knife hand. Yeah, big piece of my work, you know what I mean, guys? Inside here, the whole thing about combat veteran, some of the stuff with the dog training.
You don't need your back to do pull-ups.
Obviously, I love it. But we're coming up short, land nav guy. We got QED to consider here, Space Force. A lot of monsters running around on the board to what type of board you're looking for from here.
$10 to see my dog.
It's
now you all
board.
gotta pay $10. Now you all gotta pay $10.
Everyone, 132 of you better pay $10.
That's
Blue.
a show dog right there.
There's the monster in the mill. I put it to sleep down here. Well, of course, salty. Some trident, some wave function inside of here, pulling some stuff about the airborne jump. Right? You know, that's that environment, Sigma. The Sigma event. You know, being this build on a piece for parts in tread docks and grooming. And this being the AR-67, right? 670 for grooming, and this being the same place where I'd say the evaluations off of this fire flower here to the stem grow, the
come
Millennium
over
Maths, the
your
law of
space heater.
motion,
Okay,
thermodynamics, NP
Live.
problem, NP completeness is an MP problem. I read it out in the saw as like an NP problem. What are they doing wrong that just looks like from a cop's point of view? The mass gap would be there. I don't understand why some hillbilly is doing whatever they're doing at
I'm not a
Maxwell's
fucking
even at the
loser.
gate.
I'm just a regular loser.
Right?
I'm
That's an
not-
air
I'm not
turbulence
up that-
equation,
that scale.
topologies, and putting it on the rabbit.
Make that dono.
That being the bold,
Yeah.
how to knock the
$500
arrow, how
bucks. I
to.
did 5 pull-ups. I almost died. And my back.
So again, in there, you know,
I need to stretch it. Oh.
the hanging for 2 minutes is Constitution on a 2-minute push-up drill. How many ever you do, whatever rough arbitrary. I don't care about salty. Remember, I'm just the guy in the middle that's trying to graphic anybody's number that walks in there, male or female, whatever race, Mason's religion, you know, the region where they come from, because you'll hit some probabilities like that. You're going to hit their Constitution. I'm an IMA Master Mason, trained from the Bluestone Masters of the East. We don't believe in general relativity, only generals doing labor. Or we don't believe in general labor, only generals doing labor. And this is as difficult. Throwing on the pack, operating correctly, not killing nobody, choosing that right, having the right numbers for the personnel crunch you got.
No, address the people.
The dog, the cat,
Buddy's dying.
bunny farm. No, it's
Please donate to.
again inside of here. This is their freedom.
My name's Lady.
That's an electric fence kind of about how this slide rule works, where and when in America,
I'm not a good
or why we do that mod like that. Because blinky lights, transistors, certain. You walking around town.
Get a white dog and I'll pay 10.
Well, that's my number, guys. Let's see if it ended on a good note here. Put it on the
I don't know what
chessboard
happened.
for you.
But why you gotta be racist?
There was some racial undertone there.
Yeah, see?
Just because my dog is black, don't mean nothing.
Are we still live on Facebook?
Oh, lady.
You're live on YouTube.
Good girl.
Where is it?
Good
What
girl.
shit am I looking for here? Is it up here?
She loves
The
it.
next one, I think. Yeah, here we
Like,
go.
scratch it. Scratch it.
You know, this game gambit of the house theory, it's stuff that you can keep in a pack. I like one a day. I'll show you how to do it. We'll talk about it for the class thesis, whether it's a day or a week or whatever, until I actually see a noticeable financial difference in your house arrangement of figuring out whether you're a better chemist or a better engineer, or if you are an engineer, maybe you need to integrate some chemistry or computer engineering or whatever gambit here for your Faraday soup, your degaussing process, zeroing shit out, honing it off, pen throwing it. See, again, I like the railgun. What is infantry? Believe that. You know, it is one of the basic airborne tests that homogenizes the ASVAB across the board and make you real. But there's a range.
Still working?
You know, we're talking Pragerin in 3D here about the geometry of the object shape on a brick and drawer conjecture of a noteboard or a whiteboard, or how one would break down the night shift, the day shift, stock trading games. They hit the
I
ATM.
don't have that prepared.
What? If Justin Timberlake,
Nobody
the
does.
Jim Carrey
It's new
scene
field
from
theory,
Ace
short of
Ventura
NCO
where he
stuff
accuses
for me.
that guy
And it's like I just did this the
and
last
does
over the year.
what?
This one come out yesterday. You know,
that's
so
when he's at the
if
mental
and
hospital,
you need to
I
know a
could probably
basic
do that.
lecture on
That's when he's at
LEDs,
the mental
capacitors, wires, less is more is less, right? Some transistors. Just a quick little logic gate. I don't want to be a total retard about the subject matter, but
Well, no,
this
you
isn't
guys
just a
look at
draw
the
to
couch,
parroting.
all the way at the end of the
This
couch
is a
here.
class.
So you have
There's
like
a little LED,
and
and that little bastard will blink when you pull out some parts on here, done things
Man,
correctly.
you think
I gotta,
Jim
like,
Carrey
according
just
to
stood
Ben
up
Eater.
and did it?
He rehearsed like 40 times.
But if you do it right, you build it in the right logic, this breadboard,
Where's the
basically the pyramid. A sharps. A sharps, sharp salty.
He's gonna do it. So we'll
Sometimes
be
he's playing the
counting on you.
pack,
Don't be like the other guy
bipolar,
making this guy
schizo, Jody,
do 5
Tiffany,
dangerous pull-ups.
combat veteran, AC,
Risk his whole
Jocko, everybody. This is shadow problem. Oh, well, yeah, well, you're going for big. Comes with the weight of that, kind of. Electric ladder, and again,
Wait, is it that one? Or
the stars, the new beginning, the Sophie stars, the Tabby stars, the modern universe, NTF end, NTF starts.
Because he
No.
does
That's
that
why
too.
you're something. What the hell are the lines?
Alright, well,
No, I
anyways.
think it's the one in the
I
apartment.
know you're
Which
grinding,
one?
guys, getting the game going. Most of your work is awesome, man. I'm just not
100
killing it on this
push-ups
one.
each,
Wish
and
I
I'll
could do better.
donate. What?